Hello everyone, this is Anupama and this is my first vlog ever on one of my most memorable vacations with my family on Mackinac Island. Mackinac Island is an island and resort area covering 4.35 square miles in land area in the US state of Michigan. It is located in Lake Huron at the eastern end of the Straits of Mackinac between the state's upper and lower peninsulas. Most people get to Mackinac Island by first driving to Mackinac City or St. Ignace and then taking a ferry. Others arrive by either plane or private boat. We drove all the way from Milwaukee to Mackinac City, from where we took a ferry to the main island. The moment we got a glimpse of the island, we were spellbound by its beauty. For centuries, visitors from across the globe have found this national landmark to be an ideal vacation spot. With its rich history of being a prized port in the North American fur trade and a site British and Americans battled over several years, and of course its unmatchable natural beauty, Mackinac Island is truly the jewel of the Great Lakes. Trip to Mackinac Island is undoubtedly a journey to the best part of the past. As we stepped off the ferry, we were immersed in a new world. Horse carriages waited for passengers instead of taxis, and people rode bicycles through the streets. One of the best ways to experience Mackinac Island is to find a place to stay on the island and enjoy the entire day from sunrise to sunset and watch the lights come on in the evening. And yes, we did exactly that. We had booked a 3-day stay at the island's oldest family-owned hotel, the Island House, which promised to provide us a complete Mackinac Island experience with modern conveniences in a historic setting. We chose it for its ideal location, fantastic view, charming atmosphere, and enjoyable amenities. Some visitors to Mackinac Island come for the elegant places to stay such as Grand Hotel, others for the rich history of Fort Mackinac, still others come to shop and to hear the clip-clop of the horses and take a scenic carriage tour or ride bicycles to the interior and around the shoreline of the island. Part of the allure of Mackinac Island is that it seems like time stands still when you're here. Like most visitors, we decided to take a tour of the island in a private carriage with an informed tour guide.
You can only get to it if you have your own boat or a kayak over on a nice boat. And then the first stretch of land is Bob Lowe. So that island has about 100 full-time residents, and they also have a relatively large summer community. That island is big enough that they're also allowed to have their cars. Oh, forget.
Many of the structures on the island have undergone extensive historical preservation and restoration. Because of its historic significance, the entire island is listed as National Historic Landmark. It is well known for numerous cultural events, a wide variety of architectural styles, and its ban on almost all motor vehicles. More than 80% of the island is preserved as Mackinac Island State Park. The stunning cottages in Victorian architectural designs simply took our breath away.
Hotels, bed and breakfast, some of which have been turned into company housing.
This was one of the most authentic and enjoyable experiences ever. Our carriage took us right up to the spectacular Ark Rock, one of the most photographed spots on the island. The rock formation rises nearly 150 feet above the water and spans 50 feet. The view of the coastline and crystal clear blue waters of Lake Huron from the majestic Ark Rock was simply awe-inspiring. Almost everyone wanders into the quaint streets featuring a variety of shops, restaurants, art galleries, and world-famous Mackinac Island fudge. Fudge is such a big part of life on Mackinac Island that residents even have a word for us, fudgies. The father-daughter duo had the absolute delight of biking the island's coastal pathway around the perimeter that offered breathtaking views of Lake Huron, dramatic limestone bluffs, and colorful wildflowers. Most Mackinac Island bikers stretch their legs by touring the Mackinac Island Shoreline Path, known as Lake Shore Boulevard. This 8-mile main loop is, after all, Michigan's only state highway that's absolutely automobile-free. Deep blue Lake Huron on one side and wooded seclusion on the other are your constant companions on this gorgeous ride. It is almost impossible to not marvel at the splendor of the beautiful lilacs as they are in bloom throughout the island. It is best to visit the island during the annual Mackinac Island Lilac Festival, which is a 10-day celebration held in June that kicks off every summer with a splash of floral beauty and fragrance. Vacation on Mackinac Island is relatively expensive, as you can spend a lot of money between transportation, lodging, food, and entertainment. But as they say, the best things in life are free, and there's a whole lot of free things to do on the island. For one, almost all of the island is a state park that's for you to explore. Mackinac Island has more than 70 miles of paved and natural paths crisscrossing the interior of the island. All you need to do is lace up your shoes, open your eyes, and soak in the extraordinary beauty. There are several spots on the island where you can make your heart sing by zinging rocks into the surf. And how could a father-daughter duo miss this pleasure? They had their own little stone skipping contest. Gazing upon the crystal clear blue waters is something you cannot simply miss. The vast expanse of lush green grass in Market Park, right at the foot of Fort Mackinac, is all yours to enjoy. And there are several such parks on the island. It is totally free and perfectly acceptable to put your feet up and laze the day away, caressed by the island breeze. It's a vacation after all.
This is Michigan Mule.
Vacation on Mackinac Island was a lifetime experience that provided us a taste of pure Michigan. So with delightful hearts, we bid goodbye to this magical island with a wish to visit again.